Dear Diary, I've been feeling kind of bored lately and really wish I had something interesting to entertain my dark little heart. I long to spend time among kindred spirits. I want to walk among celebrities, shop for spooky goodies, watch late night movies, see terrible and wonderful things, but most of all, I want to be with my people. Where can I find something to fulfill all these desires? Wait! I've got it! Hello, my creepy crawlies. I'm Derailed Memphis, and welcome to another edition of Digging Deeper. Today, I am at the Horror Con of Mississippi. Did you see the Back to the Future DeLorean behind me? It's kind of cool, isn't it? There's something behind me, isn't there? It's clowns, isn't it? So I am here today with Josh TKO Turner. Josh, a little bit about yourself. What did the camera... Really?
What?
Okay, so what is the strangest, creepiest, most bizarre thing that a fan has ever asked you to do during a photo op?
It's funny you ask. I've had quite a few, but one that stands out the most, I was wrestling a show. It was near Huntsville, Alabama. And this woman comes to me and she's like, hey, it's my birthday. Now granted, she's like 92. And she was blessed. And God forgive me, how there was not road rash there, I don't know. I was like, sure, what do you want me to sign, honey? It's your birthday, happy birthday, and all this. She goes, I want you to sign this. She literally reaches down in and literally just throws it out there.
Okay.
And I'm just like, and there's people everywhere, all ages. I'm like, she goes, I get people speechless a lot.
So I'm here with ABSINTHE Angie of Curious Revival. So Angie, tell me a little bit about your booth and your product. I'm noticing a lot of baby doll heads, and they're
That's
awesome.
right. When I was a child, I always wanted to put together puzzles, and I made a lot of collages. So as I got older, and I played with dolls too. So as I got older, I was like, you know what if I took those two things and made them an art? So I do assemblage art, and I take vintage pieces that maybe no one, has thought about for a while, an old doll and an old mirror, and I make them into something fabulous. And I also give them names like Narcissist Nancy.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I'm also a psychiatric nurse by trade. And so a lot of my pieces have to do with mental illness and stopping the stigma. So that's what I do. And I
So
make
it's kind
jewelry.
of a nice way to let your demons out too.
Hey, yeah, exactly. Because some of the faces I break. So if I'm like really pissed off, I'll just be like getting my meat hammer that I use, like that you would use to tenderize a piece of chicken, and I'll just go pop, and the ceramic will just go, and it looks great.
I got a sparkly skull cap. Look, it sparkles. Is my tongue red? I am here with Lyn Gibson. Lyn Gibson is an author and a goth girl.
Obviously.
Kind of like myself here. This is a lady after my own heart. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you got going on here today?
Oh gosh, well I'm a twisted mind, so we're just like soulmates right here. Started writing in 2012 when the Twilight series came out, or the last Twilight movie, and had to remove my fingers from my throat and said I'm going to do it right. So there's no sparkling vampires in the Adrian trilogy series that's sitting there. Badass, bloodthirsty, bloodlusty vampires. Short and Gory came out after that. Twisted, demented, macabre, just perfect. My latest release is Wicked Truth right there. And in the meanwhile, I am the Twisted Southern Horror Queen on Armed Radio. We air on 60 countries, several venues, tune-in satellite. So I do an hour on Monday evenings about haunted history and urban legends and serial killers and anything that normal people just freak the hell out of, that's me, that's us. See? See?
Kindred spirit.
I like it.
I'm going to say you're my spirit animal today.
Okay, we're good.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, I enjoyed it.
It's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Pleasant dreams.
Pleasant screams. I'm here with Robert and Mary from Sugar and Spice Delights, and let me tell you, this has been one of my favorite stops today. The chocolate-covered strawberries are absolutely to die for.
Everybody seems like it.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you got going on here today? And
Well, everything we do, it's hand done by my wife. She's always been the chef behind it. I'm the salesman and kind of the artist. She makes all of our cake pops, our brownie pops. Look across the table. Of course, she said the strawberries. We've got actual brownies. We do different types of cereal bars. Pretty much, you name it, we do it. If you can do it in white chocolate, we're going to at least try it.
do you hear music? No. We are not having any backup. I'm here with the infamous Bill Moseley. How are you doing today, Bill?
I'm doing well, thank you very much.
Wonderful. I have a question. I wanted to know,
Okay.
What is the strangest thing anybody has ever asked you to do at one of these events?
I think we're doing it right now.
Really?
Yeah, this could be the strangest.
This is the strangest?
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Well, I've had people ask me to sign different parts of their bodies, so that's been kind of strange. And I always do, but I always charge. Actually, somebody in Nashville, believe it or not, asked me to punch him in the face as hard as I could.
What?
And I said, I really don't want to do that. For some reason, he wanted me to punch him. He said, come on, punch me in the face. And I said, not into it. And so he went down the line of celebrities, and there was Ken Foree from Devil's Rejects and Dawn of the Dead. And he asked Ken to punch him in the face, and Ken obliged. He punched him hard, right in the face.
Oh, wow.
And the guy went down, and he got up, and he said, harder. So Ken punched him again, and then he got up and went, that's great. So I'm not into that.
It's not the bathroom. So I'm here with Ronnie from RedRum SFX Studios. So Ronnie, can you tell me a little bit about this uber creepy stuff that I'm seeing? Oh my God, I'm gonna have nightmares.
It is gore delight. I mean, we sculpt, make everything in house, and yeah, that's about it. Just whatever you can think of, we can create.
It is wonderful and creepy and disgusting all at the same time.
Thank you. That's what we try to do.
I thought of you as more of like the face of thriller and horror, and to hear the humanitarian side of it.
That's all that matters, really.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I'm writing my autobiography. That's kind of my focus. That's what really matters. And we do scary movies. We have fun. There are roles I've turned down that I thought were just in bad taste. My point is, be your own person and don't let anybody, misguide you, because we get to call our own shots. So
And it's wonderful to hear that you're a person who sticks to your principles and stands behind what you say and what you do. So it's absolutely beautiful to me.
Well, you have to. It's like I tell people, I do a lot of public speaking, and I tell people I've never had an animal lie to me. So be more like a critter.
So I'm also here with Matthew Atchley. He is obviously a comic artist of great talent. And just tell me a little bit about what you got here, what you're doing.
Well, all this is hand-drawn and hand-painted by me. And the Walking Dead cast, they got me to be a professional artist a few years back, and since then I've been lucky enough to work for just about everyone.
Okay, so now I do have to ask a question. Obviously you take commissions.
I do.
What is the strangest thing anybody has ever asked you to commission?
The strangest thing, Barry Bostwick from Rocky Horror Picture Show. He actually had me commission him to do him as George Washington. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. I've always loved the movie, but as soon as I got asked to do something, that's the first thing he picked. And I was like,
George Washington.
yeah, George Washington. He played George Washington in some B-rate TV movie, years ago. And he said, that's what I want. That's what I want. But, yeah, that's probably the weirdest one.
That's cool. That's cool.
Kind of out of character one anyway.
Hi, I'm here with Greg of the Traveling Museum for the Paranormal and Occult. And so tell us a little bit about what you're doing here today and what you brought with you.
Well, my wife and I, we run the Traveling Museum of the Paranormal and the Occult. It is the world's only mobile museum full of haunted, cursed, and paranormally significant artifacts. It's one of the very few places where you can actually pick up, hold, test haunted artifacts for yourself.
Oh.
We're very much invested in the idea of spreading the word of haunted artifacts, not being quite so evil as people see in the movies. Most of them are just misunderstood.
So I do have a question.
Yeah, hit me.
What is the creepiest item that you have in your collection or here today? The thing that you just cannot stand to be around?
There's one artifact, and in fact we haven't actually pulled it out of the box yet. We normally keep it locked up because it's one of the very few that's on the no touching list. It's an artifact that we call the crone. It was found by a couple hikers in the Catskill Mountains. They were going through caves and just kind of adventuring, and they found this little statue with nails in its eyes and a noose around its neck. And they clearly had not seen any horror movies because they decided to take it home.
Oh yeah, because that's always a great idea. Let's dig this up and take it home with us.
Yeah, they took it home and immediately found that it was never quite where they left it. They started to get the overwhelming smell of like fetid pond water, and then they began to find muddy footprints that went through their house that weren't either of theirs. And finally they saw an apparition of a very old woman, very scraggly hair, dripping wet, completely nude, standing in their living room, and that was it. That's when they said, this is over.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. If we promise not to touch it, can we see it?
Of course.
Oh gosh. Oh really?
Yeah, let me grab the keys.
All right.
We're not exactly sure the purpose it was created for. I mean, it's pretty, you know, you can use your context clues to figure it wasn't anything nice. But, look at that, it's already unlocked.
Oh god, it's trying to escape.
Get on another board just because.
There you go.
Oh my.
Right?
Yeah, unfortunately, the board didn't make it through.
Yeah.
Would you take this thing home?
No, never. As a matter of fact, I'll probably have nightmares about it. Not much gives me nightmares.
Oh no, the nightmare idol's over there.
Oh god. You have a nightmare?
We do.
Oh my gosh. That is probably the creepiest thing I have ever seen. Creepy. Well, thank you so much for letting us talk to you.
Oh my God.
And please hide this from me because I don't want this thing ending up in my car and going home with me.
Oh, you never know. We'll give you our card if something happens.
So, you come here often? I haven't seen you around. Yeah. Okay, you wanna go grab dinner? I'm kind of feeling hungry now. It's been a long day. So my creepy crawlies, it's the end of the con and it's time for everybody to head home. As you can see, everybody's already gone, so it's time for me to jump in the hearse and hit the highway. So I'll see you soon. Pleasant screams. Well, that was fun.
So we're digging deeper
We are
into
digging
the
deeper.
realm of Tupelo, Mississippi.
That's right.
See you next year.